What's going on, everyone? Here I am bringing you another Pokemon Soulsilver Hardcore Nuzzlocke video. This is a continuation of the last video that I did. I did all the grinding beforehand, so you don't have to worry about watching anything boring. It's going to be all battle, and this is the red battle. So, I hope you enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe, and if you haven't already, please go back and watch the first video I did. I put a lot of effort into editing these, and I'm going to apologize again for the DS screen and my capturing capabilities, but let's go ahead and give a team recap because I didn't do it last time. So, we're running this Nidoking with Poison Points, running Shadow Claw, Mega Horn, Poison Jab, and Earthquake. Then we have Simba the Luxray with Scary Face, Crunch, Charge, and Thunderfang. I'm giving it a Citrus Berry because I want it to tank a hit and then recover a little bit. I'm also running this Kingdra with Swift Swim and a Citrus Berry. It knows Surf, Ice Beam, Rain Dance, and Dragon Pulse. This thing, once I get Rain Dance off, it will outspeed everything, and it's pretty much unstoppable after that, unless it takes too much damage. Then we have Stratus, the MVP, the literal GOAT. He has leftovers with Roost, Swords Dance, Steel Wing, and Aerial Ace. The only problem I see going against Red with this Pokemon is his Charizard, which is the only real threat to Stratus, but we'll find a way to work around it. Then we have our Tauros here with Anger Point, and Anger Point is like kind of useless, but whatever. Knows a lot of good moves: Zen Headbutt, Iron Tail, Giga Impact, and Rock Climb. It has that Muscle Band to get a little extra juice on those physical hits, which are all of them, so it'll be a good revenge killer. And we have my hero, the last addition to the team, the one who I literally brought just to take care of one singular Pokemon. It's going to do great. It has a Chesto Berry for rest, just in case I can get it off. If not, well, it's kind of slow. But it's not too slow. But it will be able to tank a lot of hits. That is what it's here for, and that is what it's going to do. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the battle. I remember as a kid, this fight would always be so scary. But back then, I didn't know much about Pokemon. Now I know a whole lot of Pokemon. And of course, Red has a team. You don't really have to look it up. Everyone remembers what his team is. It's pretty basic. It's the Dream Team. Reminds you of Ash, except Ash is not that good, but he throws out his Pika. He starts off with the Iron Tail, and of course, the first hit of the battle is going to be a critical hit. And I get defense lowered, but it's not going to matter. I know that one Earthquake will be able to take out this Pikachu, and if not, then we are in big trouble. That Citrus Berry is pretty much useless at this point, because if Nidoking gets hit by anything else, it is going down. Luckily, we're probably not going to need Nidoking again, and if we do, it's going to have to be a sacrifice Pokemon. So down goes Red's Pikachu. It had no chance, but it put up quite a fight with that critical hit, not going to lie. Nidoking actually leveled up there. For some reason I thought I didn't level him up all the way until right before 85, but maybe I was planning to do that and then I got lazy. I don't remember. Either way, Red throws out his Lapras. And this is a scary one because I really don't have much on my team to take care of this except for this big boy right here. He is literally thick. So, he's not going to go down to this sad Lapras. Plus, I'm going to outspeed it. There's no way this Lapras is going to outspeed my Rocky Boy. In any event, you'll notice that there's hail on every turn. I'm pretty sure if you guys played this game before, you'll remember that. But that means that Blizzard is always going to hit when hail is active. So, I plan on finding a way around that, but for now, Relicanth did his job. He took out the Lapras with one hit. He took a lot of damage, but that's okay. He's probably not going to go back out there. Luckily, but that hail is still a problem. I need to figure out a way around it, but I need a good setup for it. In the meantime, here comes another bulky boy from Red. For some reason, he just has all the starters, even though you're only allowed to get one at the beginning of the game. He's a hacker. They don't tell you that. It's canon. In any event, I throw out Stratus because this grass-type Pokemon can do literally nothing against a flying and steel type. I have him beaten both type advantages, and there's really not much you can do except be annoying and use sleep powder. So he's gonna be annoying, put me to sleep, and then try and do his best to do damage on me. But what really makes me mad is that I should have known what Pokemon was coming up next, which would be Charizard. So I could have taken out this Venusaur a lot sooner than I did right here. Instead, I opted to max out my attack so I could OHKO this Venusaur, just because it's a thick boy, and I didn't want to take any chances. I was being overly cautious, and it took longer than it needed to. I'm not gonna lie, this is extra. I was just being a weenie. That's just the way it is. Anyways, I should have figured that Red was gonna throw a Charizard after this, but for some reason in my head, I remembered that his Snorlax knew Blizzard, and so I was like, oh man, he's gonna throw out a Snorlax next, and I should be able to OHKO it with an Aerial Ace or a Steel Wing or something at max attack. But no, that was a stupid way to think. Of course he's gonna throw out a Fire type against a Steel type. In any event, this poor Venusaur can't do anything but scratch my metal bird. It's really a tragedy when you think about it, but I did my best because I think a part of me knew that Charizard was going to come out. That's why I kept using Roost so often, even when I didn't need to. I just wanted to be at full health for whatever Pokemon came out next. And I was thinking that I was going to be a little gutsy, and I was going to go up to that Charizard, and I was going to use Aerial Ace, and I was going to outspeed it. But then I thought, that's probably not the best idea. I have a safe switch in. It's going to use the Fire type move, so I should probably just throw out a Water type. Or maybe even Luxray. But in the end, I decided that I'm going to throw out Kingdra because, I mean, Water Dragon, what's it going to do? What is it really going to do to me? Goes for the Flare Blitz here, and needless to say, it doesn't do much. He takes his own recoil, but here's the part where I get rid of the Hail because I don't want Blizzard to hit any more of my Pokemon. I know what you're thinking, Lapras is gone, but I know for a fact that Snorlax has Blizzard. And even though Snorlax doesn't have the greatest special attack, it can still do damage. And right there, hit me by surprise. I was not expecting a Flare Blitz Charizard to know Dragon Pulse. Why does it have a physical move and then a special move? Like, who taught it that? Like, that's scary. My Kingdra could have died right there, and my whole plan would have went downhill. Except I had Relicanth for this, just in case somehow Kingdra went down, but that was scary to say the least. Like, I was not expecting a Dragon Pulse. Like, I was expecting maybe like an Air Slash or something, but no, Dragon Pulse? That was scary. Luckily, we have the rain up. We're not going to take any more chip damage from Hail. And he threw out his Blastoise. And I was like, well, that's pretty smart on his part because he's going to get a water boost. So what can I do except throw out my electric type? I have him easily beaten. I know that this Blastoise knows Focus Blast, so I don't want to risk throwing out Skarmory and getting Focus Blast, like, you know, at all, just because I feel like I'm going to take a decent amount of damage from that. Especially from a crit. That's dangerous. I am absolutely terrified of crits. Oh, you'll remember at the beginning of this battle, the Pikachu got a crit on me. And for some reason he hits Focus Blast. Whatever, it has like low accuracy. I don't know how he did it. But that Pikachu got a crit on me. And so I was thinking like, hey, like I better get a crit during this battle. Otherwise, like, it's not fair, right? Well, here's where it comes in. Because I swear there was no way that Thunderfang should have KO'd that Blastoise, because I had no like physical boosting item, no magnet electric boosting item, and I took out that Blastoise, and I was just like, what? Crit mattered. Like, that's all I needed right there. Insane. And now we're at the end of the battle because he threw out his Snorlax last. And I thought to myself, well, I don't really have much going for me right now, but I know one Pokemon that can survive a bunch of hits, and that is the MVP. He goes for the Blizzard straight away, and it has 70 accuracy. 70 accuracy. If it hits me a few times, that's okay. But I didn't expect it to hit me every single time it used it. So I'm just gonna set up and keep attacking it. But for some reason, the RNG was against me, and I kept getting hit. So I needed to heal. Like, it would have gone a lot quicker had I had not get hit. I don't understand how I got hit by Blizzard this many times. And it was kind of annoying. Like, at this point, I was like, okay, like, you're gonna lose. Just quit already. Like, why are you using Blizzard? Like, it should miss by now. Like, any sensible person would think that Blizzard's gonna miss, but no, he hits Blizzard every single time. And I think that's ridiculous. And I know that I stopped the hail stopping, so it's not 100% guaranteed to hit. But for some reason, it just kept hitting me. And I was absolutely terrified of a critical hit. Absolutely terrified, because that would put me in kill range if he got a critical hit on me. But he didn't. He hit all his Blizzards. That's the luckiest thing I've ever seen. Like, I have more chances of getting a shiny than him hitting all 5 of those Blizzards in a row. Like, that is just ridiculous. Like, oh my gosh. And then a no Shadow Ball. Like, okay, like, guys, why would you teach your Snorlax Shadow Ball? It's literally a physical attacker. I understand Blizzard just because, like, it's a powerful move, but Shadow Ball on a normal type Pokemon that's not a special attacker? Like, what is this build? Red, what were you thinking? That's why you lost. Because you didn't build your Pokemon right. But whatever. I was the better trainer. My Nuzzlocke team did better. And I am finally glad to be done with this hardcore Nuzzlocke run. It took me like a month, or 2 months actually, to do this. But that's just because I did it on an actual DS. I didn't have speed up or anything. I did all of the grinding at a normal speed on a DS from a real cartridge. It was fun though, and let me tell you guys that it was absolutely rewarding. Let's see how many hours I actually got done. I want to go back and look and see how many hours it actually took for me to do this. Because it was an insane run, to say the least. I lost a lot of good Pokemon. I think I had like 20 deaths or something. Either way, it was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please leave a like and comment, and also subscribe if you haven't already. See you guys next time.